Good morning, I am Kannan from the Department of Mechatronics Engineering. In this video, we are going to discuss about the various operating modes of 8255 IC. We already know that Intel 8255 is manufactured by the Intel Corporation to support different types of microprocessor as well as microcontrollers, which includes the simple processors such as 8085 to the controller 8051. It's a 40 pin IC. Among these 40 pins, 24 pins are programmable pins. Through these programmable pins, we can connect a maximum of 3 number of 8-bit ports to this IC. To connect the external I/O devices, it's having 3 number of ports, and the ports are named as port A, port B and port C. All the ports are 8-bit and it supports data transfer in both the directions. As I already told, the ports are named as port A, port B as well as port C. All are 8-bit ports. Port A contains the pins starts from PA0 to PA7. Port B contains a pin which are named as BB0 to BB7, whereas port C contains a pin starts from PC0 to PC7. Among these 3 number of ports, port C is divided into 2 parts. Port C lower and port C upper. Both port C lower as well as port C upper are using 4 number of pins. Port C lower uses the pin starts from PC0 to PC3, whereas port C upper uses the pins starts from PC4 to PC7. Here we are dividing port C into PC lower as well as port C upper to support different modes of data transfer between the external I/O devices and the processor. So these ports are shown in here. So 8255, we already know that there are 3 number of ports. The ports are named as port A, port B, port C. All are 8-bit ports, but to support different modes of operation of 8255, here we are dividing port C into 2 parts, port C lower as well as port C upper. Both port C lower as well as port C upper, there will be 4 number of pins. Okay. If you look at the 8255 IC, there will be 4 number of registers, 3 number of registers to support these 3 number of ports, port A, port B, port C. And also to define the different modes of operation of 8255 and to define the direction of data flow between the external I/O devices and the processor, we are having another one register which is called as control registers. So in general, there are 4 number of registers present inside this 8255 IC. The registers are named as port A register, port B register and port C register, followed by the control register. To select each and every registers, we are using 2 number of address lines, A0 and A1. If both the address lines are 00, then port A will be selected. If it is 01, port B will be selected. If it is 10, port C will be selected, and if it is 11, the control register will be selected. The size of the control register is an 8-bit register. Through these control registers only, we can define the different modes of operation of 8255. The control register bits are named as the LSB bit is D0 and the MSB bit is D7. The bit D7 is used to define the different modes such as bit set or reset mode or IO mode. If you put 0 in this D7 bit, it corresponds to bit set or reset mode. In that mode, only port C is visible. In that port C, we can connect an 8-bit I/O devices. In general, we will connect the 8-bit 7-segment LED. So there will be 2 types of 7-segment LED, common anode and common cathode. Based on the type of the LED we are connecting to the port C, we have to give the input as 0 or 1. To give that input 0 or 1, different bits will be selected. If you put 1 in the D7 bit of this control register, then IO mode will be selected. In the IO mode, we are having further 3 modes of operation of 8255. They are called as mode 0, mode 1 as well as mode 2. In the previous lecture, architecture of 8255, we already grouped the 3 ports as group A as well as group B. In group A, we are having the ports such as port A as well as port C, whereas in group B, we are having the ports port B as well as port C lower port. So, in IO mode, there will be 3 modes of operation: mode 0, mode 1, mode 2. All the ports, port A, port B, port C will be operated in mode 0, that is simple IO, whereas in mode 1 we can operate group A as well as group B, but we can operate only group A in mode 2. While we are operating mode 2, group A in mode 2, we can configure group B pins to operate in either mode 0 or mode 1. We will discuss all these modes one by one. So, this slide shows modes of operation of 8255 in bit set or reset mode. So, here in this mode is used to set or reset all the bits present in port C. We already know that port C is an 8-bit port and the pins are named as PC0 to PC7. So, through this port C we can connect the 7 segment LED. We already know that in 7 segment LED there are 8 segments and there are 2 types of 7 segment LED. The first one is common anode and another one is common cathode. One type records the output 0 from the controller to glow the segment, another one type requires bit 0 from the controller to glow the bits. So, based on the requirement to set or reset the port C in which the 7 segment LED is connected, we can operate this 8255 in the bit set or reset mode. While operating this 8255 in the IO mode, it is used heavily for the handshake and interrupt mode, and this section shows the control word format for the bit set or reset mode. We already know that to select bit set or reset mode, we have to put D7 0 in the D7 bit of control register. If you put 0 in the D7 bit of the control register, then the bits starts from D4 to D6 is an invalid pin, it is not used, whereas to select any one of the pins of port 0, there are 8 number of pins in port C, PC0 to PC7. To select any one pin in the port C, we can use the bit select signal D1, D2, D3. So, all the bits are 0, then it will select PC0 pin. If all the bits are 1 in D1, D2 and D3, it will select PC7. Like that, we can select any one of the bit in or pin in the port C. Okay. And after that, after selecting the particular pin or bit in the port C, if you want to reset or set the bit in the particular selected pin, we can use the bit D0. If you put 1 in the D0 bit, it will set the particular pin value. If you put 0, it will put 0 in the particular pin value, that is ground. Okay. For example, to set PC7 equal to 0, we have to put 0 in the D7 mode, then only bit set or reset mode will be selected. So 0 will be. After that we are not using these 3 number of bits D4, D5, D6. So here I am putting 0, 0, 0. You can put 1, 1, 1 also. To select the PC 7th pin, I am going to put 1 in D1, 1 in D2 and 1 in D3. So these 3 bits will come. After that, here my aim is to set the PC 7 pin. So I am putting 1 in the D0 bit. So this is a 8 bit pattern for set PC 7. So the pattern is 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. In hexa it can be written as 0fh. Likewise, if you reset the pin PC 7, then again I am selecting BSR mode. These 3 pins are not used, so I am putting 0, 0, 0 here. So the LSB will be 0, sorry, MSB will be 0, 0, 0. In to select the PC 7, I am putting 1, 1, 1 here, and I want to reset the particular bit, so I am putting 0 here. So to reset PC 7, the hexa will be 0EH. Like that we can configure any one pins of the port C using this bit set or reset mode. Next. So if you are not using the bit set or reset mode to connect the external IO devices with 8255, then you have to use the IO mode only. To select the IO mode, we have to put 1 in the D7 bit, as I already told. Here if you put 1, we can select any one of the mode among mode 0, mode 1, mode 2 in the IO mode. If you put 0, then the processor will be 8255 will be operated in BSR mode. In bit set or reset mode, only port C is visible. Okay. So if you put 1 in the D7 bit of control register of 8255, then we can select the IO mode. So after selecting the IO mode, we can select the mode 0 by means of configuring the remaining bits in the control register. As I already told, we can operate all the ports, port A, port B, port C in mode 0, whereas group A and group B will be operated in mode 1, whereas group A will be operated in mode 2. While operating group A in mode 2, we can operate group B in either mode 0 or mode 1. So this is a description for mode 0 operation. So this is a simplest method of data transfer. We can configure all the ports to operate in mode 0. In mode 0, outputs are latched and the inputs are not latched. Ports do not have the handshake or interrupt capability. This is a feature of mode 0. Mode 1, as I already know, 2 ports, only port A and port B can be configured as input port or output port in mode 1. While we are operating port A and port B in mode 1, port C will be used as a handshaking signal. Port C will be used as a handshake signal. If you want to operate port C in mode 1, it requires 3 number of handshaking signals, and also if you want to operate port B in the handshake mode 1 mode, it also requires another 3 handshaking signals. So 6 lines of port C is used as a handshake signals to transfer the data between the IO devices connected in port A and port T and the processor. Okay. Remaining 2 bits may be operated in simple IO. In this case, in mode 1, the input as well as output are latched, but here we can get the help of interrupt logic also to support this mode 1 data transfer. And mode 2 is a bidirectional data transfer. Here the data transfer is between, we can transfer the data between the 2 microprocessor, or we can enable the data transfer between the microprocessor and the microcontroller. Only port A can be operated in mode 2, while we are operating port A in mode 2, port B may be operated in either mode 0 or mode 1. Port A, while operating port A in mode 2, 5 pins of port C is used as a handshake signal to support the data transfer in bidirectional for transferring the data between the device which is connected in port A to the microcontroller. Thank you.